Hello, this is Paul from First Attack. In this lecture, I will going to introduce sensitivity, specificity, PPV, and NPV for medical testing. And we can use this to measure or tell how good a medical test is. And the first I'll give a definition. So here is all, a little bit more. And later I will focus on the first one. I give a little detail, and some other detail I will ignore. Okay, so you can get the detail by yourself. So this contingency table, we already know, right? I give a little. The first column is condition positive, means the real disease. The second column is condition negative, means healthy. The first row is test positive, means the test result is positive. The second row is test negative, means negative tests. Okay, and then we look at the first. Okay, if we focusing on the first column, can we look at the first definition, sensitivity? Okay, this is complicated. Look at the why we need to look at the sensitivity, because we want to know how many percentage of your results is correct among the first column. Can we see the first column is what? Condition positive among all the real disease patient. How many percentage of the patient can be identified as positive, okay, from the testing? Means the accuracy among the first column. You see, accuracy among the first column. How to identify or define the accuracy. Okay, and the PT is correct. This is the true one. This is the false test results. Okay, what the total? PT plus FN is the total. Among the total, how many correct? Among the total, how many correct? How many percentage of the results are correct? See, that's the sensitivity. Repeat it one more time. By the definition, we can tell the accuracy among condition positive, which is the first column. Okay, and this is the first one. And if we're going to understand a little bit, I can give example first. I give an example. How to use this to find it? The how what is the accuracy among condition positive? Like condition positive means disease person, right? If I give you, we already know 100 people, all are disease person, and disease people and going to the test. If the test positive result is 80, I mean the what? Among 100 and 80 identified correct. So what is the sensitivity? We can see is 80 divided by 100, 80%. This means 80% mean. That's based on like a little more population, like 100. Another understanding, if we talking about just one person, okay, if one condition positive means somebody has disease, real disease, going to the medical test, and how many percentage of the chance the person can be identified positive, that's exactly the same as the sensitivity. See, we can imagine 100 people going to test 80 tested positive. Okay, that the percentage 80%. Or we can say is one person going to the test, one condition positive, one real disease person going to the test. How many chance? 80% of the chance the person can be identified the test positive. Okay, and we can say is the chance is the likelihood. The likelihood the patient is test positive. This is true, given the patient is condition positive. See, that means given that this is a person going to test, how many chances to be identified correct, chance, the probability. And if we use probability, this time is given. Why? Because it's given the patient is already condition positive. We don't look at the negative, okay, condition negative. We only look at the condition positive. Means what? Given, see, do you remember the definition for conditional probability? Is reduce the sample space. right? Reduce the sample space to given information. It's given the patient that came from condition positive, given condition positive. So how many probability, how many chance the test results is also positive, which means true. Okay, this is the first one. We have two type of understanding. The first is based on a lot of people. The second one is based on one people. Okay, talking about the likelihood. Then we use conditional probability. We learned from the last topic. Now we have another three. I will skip a lot of information, okay, because I showed you a lot of detail about the first sensitivity. So how about the specificity? Now we're focusing on the second column, which means what? We're focusing on the condition negative, means healthy people, they're going to the test how many percentage. The first understand is the accuracy, how many percentage of the tests are correct. So this is true. Over this is the sum. That's the accuracy, how many percentage is correct, right? Accuracy among condition negative. The second understanding we're going to tell about the one people, okay? If we given the people is a condition negative, which means what? A healthy people going to the test, what the likelihood to be identified the negative, or is condition probability. Given condition negative, going to the test is test results also negative, okay? And these two is focusing on the first column, the second column. We have another two, okay, focusing on the first row, the second row. If we focus on the first row, so how do they have the accuracy among the first row, which means the true one divided by the sum, right? That we call the PPV, means positive predictive value. Okay, that tell you the accuracy, right? Or the second understanding we tell about the one test results. If we pick one test results which is positive, and then we look at is this positive test results correct or not correct, or how many likelihood, how many chance the positive test results is true. Okay, all we say is given the test positive, and what the probability for the test results is a condition positive, which means the true, right? And the last one is NPV. Now the result is focusing on the test negative, okay, which means the negative test results. We take all the negative test results to see how many percentage true. This is the true one, right? Tn over the total. That's the accuracy among all the negative test results. Or we can say if one test result is negative, pick one. How many the chance this one is true, right? Or the likelihood test the patient is condition negative given the patient is already tested negative, okay? And or we use this given what the probability of a condition negative given is tested negative, and that's all the definition. So how to tell how good a medical test is? We cannot only based on one accuracy. We cannot based on sensitivity or specificity or PPV or NPV. And the different measurement tell you different meaning, right? And usually we need to say this: a good medical testing should have all the high value for each accuracy, and usually is over 95%. Okay. Now I have two examples to show you. The first is to calculation. Okay, directly to calculation to find what is sensitivity. This is a contingency table for medical test. What is sensitivity, specificity, PPV, NPV? You need to remember the definition, right? And the definition, I repeat it one more time. For sensitivity is the accuracy among the condition positive. Specificity is the accuracy among condition negative. PPV is the accuracy among test positive. NPV is the accuracy among test negative. If you remember that, now it's easy. Okay, so first we're going to find the sensitivity is among accuracy among the first column, right? Okay, we can say sensitivity equals, how to do calculation now? We use the total is 60. I have to put a 60 here. Out of 60, how many percentage are true? How many test results are true? How many? 50 is true, right? So what do we need to do? We use the true one out of the total, right? Do calculation, you will get around 83.3%. Okay, we say 83 is not over 95. So usually based on the first one, we say, this is not a good sensitivity, okay? Not a good sensitivity. And then we look at the second. What is specificity? Is the accuracy among the second column or condition negative? So we're going to calculate specificity. How do you do? Is the accuracy among all these, how many total? 940 is in total. Out of the total, how many true? This time, this is true negative, right? This is true negative. Test result is negative, given the condition is also negative. This is true, this is wrong. So that's a 910 out of 940. And then you do calculation, you will get around 96.8%. That's very good. Okay, this is already good. Okay, and let me look at a little bit for this. Okay, what it does? 83.3% mean means what? The percentage of accuracy is 83. Means if I give you 100 people, so this time is give you 60 total going to test 50 correct, right? Or we can say is give you 100 going to the test 83 are correct. It makes sense, right? For 83%. Now it's the same. I said this is good. Why? Because the accuracy is 96.8. If I say around 97, means what? Give you 100 going to the test, give you 100 healthy people to the test. Okay, and the 97 test negative, test healthy. Only 3 wrong, right? We have something wrong. The wrong is 3. This makes sense for the percentage. The last PPV and NPV. So what is PPV? It's a positive predictive value focusing on this positive test results. And how many percentage true? I say PPV defined it out of 80 total, how many true? 50 test results are true. And then you do calculation. Let me see. I get a 62.5%. Okay, means if you're going to pick 100 positive test results, only 60, around 63 are true test, are correct test results. See, a lot of wrong, a lot of wrong. So this is definitely not good, right? This is definitely not good results. The last accuracy, let's look at this. Look at the negative test results. How many percentage true? The negative predictive value. So do the calculation. Is out of 920, how many correct? 910 correct. Now we do the calculation. I get the 98.9%. This time is very good. Almost 99. Means what? You're going to pick 100 test negative test results. 99 are correct, only 1 wrong. Okay, so this is already good. It's very good. So this is a good one. Okay. However, so when we're going to tell how good they're testing, we should base it on 1, 2, 3, 4. See, this is not good. This is not good. So in general, we say this. So in general, we say for this test results is not a good test, right? This time is not a good testing or medical testing. And these are tell you how to do calculation. And to calculate it is easy. You just follow the definition. And the detail, the formula is not very useful for you. Okay, which one is useful? And remember the meaning. Sensitivity is the accuracy among the first. Specificity is accuracy. PPV is the accuracy among this, and then NPV the accuracy among negative test results. Okay, so that's the meaning for the first. And then I have one more questions. how to fill out a table if you have some information. Okay, so we had the similar questions in the last topic, right? So here is the similar. So we're going to work on. We look at the medical test. So given information is there. So total 1,000 patients involved, and the incidence rate. I will show you what does that mean. Among all the test results, 80 are positive. What? Positive tests, right? Sensitivity, you know. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 information. Can you figure out these nine box? Yeah, definitely we can. Okay. And how to do with step by step. So can we put this given information into the box first? Total 1,000 patient we have to put. So total 1,000 involved. That's all the patients, right? I think. So you have to put this, right? This is A information. Put it here as a total 1,000. If I put 1,000 is here. See, we finish 1. The second, the incidence rate for a disease. Everyone know what does the incidence rate? Okay, I mean based on the population. So how many percentage of the rate? How many percentage of the chance for any person to get that disease? This is a very high disease incidence rate. Means what? Means if 100 people, there's 6 people has that disease. Okay, this time we have how many people? 1,000. So we have 60, right? Oh, it's not exact. Okay, so just based on the information. Now we can find this. We should based on B information. How to do calculation? Among 1,000, 6% of disease rate. So this times 6%. How many we get? Of course we get 60. Okay, we finish the second. Can we look at the third? Among all the test results, all these test results, how many? 1,000. Among the 1,000 test results, 80 are positive. What is? We have to put the box. Put it here. Okay, 80 is positive tests. Okay, positive tests. The total is put here, and this is a part of the positive test. This is another part of the positive test. All the total positive tests put here should be 80. That's positive. That's based on the information C. The last. The sensitivity. Remember the sensitivity? Sensitivity is what? Is the true one. Remember this? The true one divided by 60 is this true positive. So now we can use the sensitivity to determine this true positive. But how? Okay, we should use D sensitivity. And if we do a simple calculation, let me show you a little. How to do, see, the sensitivity, remember sensitivity definition is this. That box, okay, we say this box, true positive, divided by total. What is the total? Total 60, right? And then, do you know how to find this box? We times 60, we times 60, so we cancel the 60, we get the box. So this box should be 83% out of 60, right? Okay, so now we do the calculation. So 83 out of 60, that means 60 in total times 83.3%, or times 5/6, and we do the calculation. Okay, you will find 50. It's good. And we have used all the given information. Now it's just go to kind of game. Okay, so figure out these 5 box. I will go to. You can go either way. Okay, so it's not only fixed way to figure out the box. Okay, I go into here. Probably you can go into here first, or you can go into here first. Whatever choose this or this is the same. Okay, I will going to choose this first. So this box, how to find it? Definitely, this total is 1,000. So I have to use 1,000 minus 80, right? Good. How many we get? So we should get 920. So up here is 920 first. 920 is all the negative tests. 920 negative tests. 80 positive tests. The total test is 1,000. I say this is the first step. And then we move the second step. You can go to this one. Okay, I'm going to here first. Why? This is the condition positive, condition negative, put it together 1000. Means there's the real disease person, so how many healthy? I will get this, the second step first. How to get this? 1000 minus 60, right? 1000 minus 60. So how many I get is 940. This is 940. And then I will move to this one. Okay, it's the same no matter. I move to this one. How to 550 plus this box is the total. So this is how many? Is 10. Okay, that's 10. So this the y. This is the third step. 1, 2. The third step I move here. Why? Because 60 in total minus 52. So we have 10 wrong. Okay, this is the false negative. Then I move to this box. So you also can figure this out. I figure this out, and the total is 80. 80 minus 50, so we get 30. Okay, here is y. Use 80 the total minus 50. Or we say the fourth step. Now the last. This is what? This is false. Remember, this is a false positive. Then what is the true negative here? Okay, of course you use this minus this or this minus that is the same. I will use this. Okay, 922 minus 10. Okay, and then I get a 910. This is the last step, the fifth step. Or see, if we look at this column, they definitely add together is 940. And this is all. Thank you.